What's going on, arcade nerds? In the last video, me and my wife, we did the side art. This side right here. Well, since then, I've gone ahead and we've done the kick plate art. And it looks beautiful. And we did the other side. So this cabinet is looking very nice. I'm going to have to order some tea molding at some point. But, so I hope by the end of this video, this will be a running machine. Right, as you can see, there is no harness whatsoever. Nothing. The entire cabinet is gutted. You see, at one time, this machine was converted to Shinobi, if that would focus. Let's see, how do I use focus on this camera? Is that focus? Ooh, that's focus. Anyways, so there's nothing left. And at some point during the process of them converting this to Shinobi, now my focus is goofy. This way? I think I got it. You'd think, alright, I don't know how to use this camera. I hope that there's some way for it to autofocus. Anyways, so at some point when they converted this, they took out the piece of wood. It's supposed to be a piece of wood that goes across here, and the monitor slides into it and bolts to the piece of wood and so on. That's missing. So I took apart my centipede cabinet, and I believe the structure would be very similar, if not the same. Obviously, the monitor is a different orientation. So what I've done is to try to copy that. I bought a piece of wood, this piece of wood in the middle, and then this other piece of wood in front. This piece of wood came from a Taito machine, but it should be cut properly so I can at least know how to make a monitor bracket, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my router. I'm going to route this guide pattern into the new piece of wood, mount the new piece of wood where it's supposed to be, and then I'll be able to slide the monitor in. Now, I guess that's what we'll do first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this temporarily into this, and that way it'll stay still while I use the router to trace it out. That's probably enough, but just because it makes me feel good. A couple more in. This is the only drill I have handy, drill bit. So, it's warped. You don't see a bent drill bit very often. Huh. Anyways, because drill bits are hardened steel. So I'm going to take this off the edge a little bit and we're going to make a hole. See if that's in the camera or not. No, it's not in the camera. Oh, Kelly, come on.
That wasn't me.
That was you. A nice paddle bit. Oh, do we have paddle bits here?
I think we might have had one paddle bit.
Hold on. I swear I might have seen a paddle bit in the drawer over here. Yes!
You got a paddle bit?
Beautiful.
I didn't even think about it.
We'll use that instead.
That might work better.
Yeah.
Or not.
Hold on, let me set this to. Boy, this cheap drill's gonna get a workout today. There we go, I did it.
Ta-da.
Okay, so what I plan to do is we got to adjust this so the bearing touches the inner side, but it's going to cut all the way through this. So about 3/4 of an inch, I suppose. Needs to at least go through there. Let's do a little bit more, and that ought to do it. And I believe we have a straight edge handy. We have a heat sink. Okay, so I need this to go through here and not bang up the sink. Oh yeah, that'll definitely go. Okay, not the sink. I don't want it to bang up. I don't want it to bang up the table. Hold on with this, would you?
Yep.
Should be able to go right around it, no problems. You know, you had a clamp earlier.
I think it's either up there or up here. There it is.
Wow, I just well use it. Let me see if they're in camera. Yeah, we're in camera still. Okay.
I'm gonna give it the clamps.
Got the clamp. I guess you can just hold the other side.
Yep. Will do.
Okay. Ready? Well, that's a rough ride, isn't it? I feel like I'm ruining something, but nope, it didn't even hit the wall yet. I'll tell you what, this seems to be a bit much for this poor little router. Okay, we are going through it. I wasn't sure if it was, that's just all sawdust buildup. I wasn't sure if that was sawdust or it wasn't going through all the way. Whatever, it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be ugly, but it's gonna work. Say, this is almost too much for this poor little router.
Switch spots.
You know, I only bought this router because I figured, well, the only use I'll ever have for it will be for cutting T-molding groups. And, whew, this is a bit too much for this poor little router. But, like I said, we'll get there. 3/4 of the way already.
want you
I
to
don't know.
straight.
I'm just trying to find the straight edge. I'm just, you know what?
Yeah.
Just drifting off. We'll get there. Son of a
You
bitch!
get a knot.
I see what happened. You see what happened? The bit loosened up. That we fucked up the table. That's okay, that's okay. This
We
table.
picked up the table?
Yeah, I think yeah. There it is. We had to have, yeah. Anyways, look at that. It must have been dragging this whole time.
Whoops.
Anyways, I don't care. I rented this. Actually, I let someone live in this house for free. And this was the table. This one of the things I left behind. So it's not like I really care about this table. Okay, so I guess let me get. There's two tools I gotta use. I gotta find them.
Hold on.
Oh, do you know where they are?
I think so. Hold on. There. Is that one?
Yes, that's one of them.
And give me a second.
Yeah, I wonder if that was what's going on the whole time.
It was just
Like, good God, why don't this thing move? I can't get it to go.
Here's the other one.
Oh, wonderful. If it was just me, that would have been long gone. Long gone. Okay, so let me. I'm throwing it the wrong way, I think. Okay. I want to turn it this way, right? So. Okay. Now I want to turn it the other way. Yeah, it's funny because I had that pretty tight, I thought, before.
It was vibrating quite a bit.
Sure. Let's get some ass on it.
Shouldn't put ass on anything.
I'm putting ass on it. You want ass on it?
I don't.
I'm the guy.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna do it. Lots of ass. All right.
Shouldn't have done
Let's
that.
see how that works. Oh wow! I just realized this was still plugged in while I was messing with it. Would have been a fun time.
Fun time.
Yeah. Okay. See how that looks.
We need puzzles.
Yep. I mean, this isn't the Atari cutout, but it is a monitor cutout. And the only other Atari cutout I had handy would have been my centipede, and I didn't want to bust wood out of my centipede cabinet. So I'm okay that this isn't the exact cutout that Atari used. I'm okay with it.
It'll still work.
It'll look great. Somewhere I have
The bit?
the bit. There it is.
There it is.
Am I even looking? Am I even in camera frame? Yes, I am.
Yay.
Yeah, so this is the cheapest drill you could possibly buy from Harbor Freight. And that was the cheapest router you could possibly buy from Harbor Freight. We're recording again. Right now we're recording. It said on screen that recording has stopped automatically. What a great feature. Gee, thanks a lot. So, I don't know if my card is going empty. I'm guessing not because we're now recording again. I don't know. So
Did you
I'm
say
not
the
even
magic
sure.
word or something?
I'm not even sure what was not recorded because I was talking about Harbor Freight and how I bought the crappiest of the crappiest tools and so on. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. Now, Kelly, you know where the belt sander is?
Yeah, in there next to the
Okay,
couch
hold
on
on.
the
I'm
floor.
gonna grab the belt sander.
Okay.
Where?
On the other side of the couch. Far side of the couch.
See it. Ah, I need the coarser
I
belt.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
Okay, well, anyways, let me explain what I'm doing with the belt sander. I bought this piece of wood. It's pre-cut. It's like 24 inch by 24 inch, and thank you. It's like 24 inch by 24 inch, and minus the width of the blade, I believe. That's damn near the right size right out of the box. But I need to remove, let's say, 1 millimeter on the edges. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to belt sand the whole damn thing. Grab this, Kelly, plug it in, would you?
Yep.
So in other words, I actually tightly squeeze into the cabinet now, but I don't want to tightly squeeze it in there.
You want it tight.
That's what she said.
You don't
Somehow
want it
she
tight.
said that. I don't know why, but she said it.
I didn't.
Alright, hold this, would you?
Yep.
Maybe I can,
You want to...
unless you, I don't know. This way maybe? That's a way too. Is that on camera? No, it's not.
That way, this way.
I just realized I'm blowing it right in your face,
Yep.
ain't I? You like that? Good enough. I bet you that'll slide right in. You know what? Let's try this real time. That's what she said.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So,
You're having way too much fun with puns today.
oh. All right, here. See that?
There you go.
So it would go like this angle, because that's where I would need to drill the things. Ooh, it's a little tight. Still a little tight. Oh. Yeah, it's a little too tight, I think, Kelly.
Is it?
Ooh, so close. Just for giggles, we'll try it upside down. Maybe we'll go this end in first.
It might be better.
No, it's still a little tight.
Okay.
It's pretty much exactly like the belt sander did. Absolutely
Nothing.
jack squat. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to belt sand it a little more so that'll slide in. I'm just gonna go do that now. I don't need to record that. Let's just do a quick little belt sand, just as much as we did, and that ought to be good enough. As soon as I turned the camera off, my wife said, it doesn't go that way anyways. And I said, what do you mean? And so after a short argument, she proved me wrong, and I had the whole thing in 90 degrees. And so then I said, well, it's still going to need to be sanded. It's still too tight. And nope, just put it in and slap right in. So, yeah. So anyways, that's how it's supposed to go. I guess I have to drill holes here for the ears on the monitor. I think just because it'll make me feel good, I want, hold on.
We need.
This one, I don't know, I just want to make sure that the height of this is in the right spot. You didn't have to move the camera if you want to. Okay.
Alright.
Kelly, it still doesn't fit.
No? What do we have to do?
Well, I'm not 100% sure.
I think it might fit from behind.
Yes, it could. Yes, maybe it should. Maybe it shouldn't. I want to take a look at the centipede, even though it's not the same game as what I have. Let's take a look at the centipede and see how centipede is supposed to go. Can you get to this? Right here. I know I'm asking her to get to the suitcase clips. Move this out of the way.
Yeah, I think I'm have to pull it out.
So I don't know, maybe one of you guys could chime in the comments. Is the monitor bracket supposed to go behind this piece of wood? Is it supposed to go on top of this piece of wood? In my mind, I thought the monitor should slide directly in this way. I don't know.
Hold that control panel so don't slam down.
Okay, holding control panel. One, the other. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to turn this around. And here is Centipede, which I just assume, because Centipede is almost the same cabinet. Now, keep in mind, this is vertical rather than horizontal. Just kind of using it as a reference to, I don't know, maybe teach me a few things.
Jumping off point.
What is that? Is that a nail on the bottom?
That is a tack.
Okay. Do I need a flathead or something?
I think I can get it with my fingernails, maybe.
Can you? You beast!
There we go. Got it.
You got it? Yeah, alright. Okay, so in this situation, it looks like the monitor is on. Oh, yeah, okay. So the monitor is level with the outside. You know, this is screwed in. I thought this was like glued and shit.
It might still be glued.
Maybe
It's
we
up to
could have
you.
used this as a template and just rotated it. I suppose we could measure it and possibly cut some holes out.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't
too.
know. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe we should take this all apart and route this. and because
Okay.
yeah, because the hole, obviously the hole's bigger if it had to go through that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to turn the camera off, and whatever happens is what's going to happen. Okay, so what I did is I routed out. I put a board across here. I ran the router just a little bit here and a little bit there. Now that'll allow for the ears on the bottom of the monitor. And then I put a board here and a board there, and I ran the router this way to give myself about a 1/4 inch on each side-ish, something like that. And once again, I compared it to Centipede, because that's, closest I got. And I measured the distance between the piece of wood and this flat spot, where a Centipede would be. And this is the same, and it's already the same as Centipede. Someone relocated or re-screwed these sides down, these, boards back here, so I wasn't a little leery on whether that's correct or not. I also know I'm missing a bracket here and a bracket here that the glass lays on. And I'm missing a piece of wood that goes across here that the control panel pushes onto and it pinches the bezel. We're going to put something together to mimic that the best we can. I wish I had a food fight to compare, like right next to me, so I can compare. These are the best guesses I have, but I'm pretty sure we're guessing good. We got good guesses. Now, isn't Shinobi also a horizontal game? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but... So it makes me question, like, why someone screwed up all this stuff. Look out, Kelly, let me get on the other side. Why someone
Put
screwed
another horizontal
unless
shaft
it was
in there.
parted out later. I don't know the whole history of this machine. I don't know the whole history. Okay. Put that screw in your box there. Stop it. Alright, now. Ah. Please fit. I would be pissed if it doesn't fit. I measured it, so it should fit, right? Okay.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now we have to drill holes here, 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 and here, and put bolts in to hold the monitor down, just for giggles. Now I do not have a monitor shroud for this. And I was told that a guy by the name of Joey Kuda on Clove makes monitor shrouds. So I sent him a message. Hopefully he'll send me a monitor shroud. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to run outside. I have a random monitor shroud. If it works, then we're going to use it. If not, then I guess it's worth a shot. I'll be right back. So here's a random monitor shroud that I had in the garage. I'm not sure what it goes to, but it's no good here. It's just too wide. Now the hole in the center is good, but the outsides are too wide. So I don't know. We're gonna not have a monitor shroud. Oh, just for giggles. You know, it's the wrong angle and everything. What would a centipede? Huh, it almost would work. Yeah, but it's wrong. It's centipede. So anyways, well, maybe, Kelly, we should cut our own bezel and use centipede as a template and just not put this extra bend here. I think that might do it.
We can always go down to the hobby store and get some
it just looks off.
stuff.
I want a new one if possible. Or if I could copy an existing original. One or the other. I guess that will be like literally this and T-molding when we're done tonight. Should be the final things we have to do, and it's done. So I'd like to get it done really nice and neat and pretty. So I might. I sent Joey Kuda a message. I haven't had a reply yet, so we'll see if I can get one off of him. Okay, so we put a couple of screws in here just to hold the monitor in place. We picked it up about a 1/2 inch, and I think that's about where it should be. We put the bezel on and off, and it seems to be right. So I'm going to go ahead and drill holes where I think the bolts should go. And my beautiful wife, can you get it? Careful. Going through?
Really tight quarters.
Looks like you're not even finding the right hole. Stop. Stop it. Okay, so I need a washer and a nut. Got these big ass fender washers. And that's a carriage bolt, so should be able to have it hold its own while it's in there.
I think you're spinning it.
And put your thumb on it.
Go slow. There you got it.
Okay. Okay, so let me drill the next hole. You got it?
Another one where it's kind of hard to get in.
Not much room.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you see it in camera. Let me look at the camera. Yeah, you do, sort of. I measured the original boards, and those were 3/4 by 3/4. I didn't have 3/4 by 3/4, so I used 3/4 by 2 inches. Or it might have been 1 by 3/4, one or the other. So these are a little beefier than the original, but that's okay. Okay, so let's
Keep it slow.
Okay, now I'm going to crank this up a little bit. We're going to tighten that a little tighter. And I'm going to tighten this side a little tighter. Okay, now I should be able to take out those screws up top that I temporarily put there. Whoops, I'm using the wrong thing. Got it. Oh, lost it.
It's alright. Got a
I know.
vacuum down there anyway.
Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side now. Go ahead and okay, swap over my thing again. I'm swapping bits like crazy. Okay. Now this monitor, this did not have a monitor, and normally I'm kind of I would love to have original chassis with whatever this came out of. This is a Cortec, probably made in the early 2000s, and I was at an auction and I picked up this monitor for, well, it was an entire game. It was a Puzzle Bug or Nudge Bug or one of those stupid gambling machines, and it had a beautiful, beautiful picture. And I bought at an auction. I bought that whole cabinet with a working monitor and a working game for $10. I'm like, well, okay, I'll haul that out for for $10. It won't be long till finding good monitors will be very hard. So I like to pick them up whenever I can, especially when they're $10. Okay, so now we have a monitor mounted. So let me move this down, and you can see what I did on the bottom. Okay, I measured the distance between here and here. There's actually a little lump right here on Centipede, here and here. So I measured the distance between here and here, and I copied that. And then I found out it was goofy. So then I noticed at some point in this machine's life, someone took this part off and moved it a little bit and screwed it back down with different screws. So that was wrong. So what I ended up doing was I measured from the front of this to the back, and now we have the exact same measurements. Now hopefully this doesn't bite me in the ass, this being in a slightly different location. But since we have the camera on, that's exactly what we're going to test anyways. So I'm going to grab the control panel, bend over and grab these. Looks like we're shorting washers. But
There wasn't any washers when we took it off. I don't think it needs them.
Well, it should have them, but we don't have to have them right now. Okay. Yes, definitely need washers because
okay, yeah.
there's going to be...
Never mind.
Do we have washers handy?
Well, let me look in the bin of extra screws.
Hold on. Trying to move this. Okay, what I'm trying to do is trying to mount the control panel right here, and the carriage bolt will go through this area, and then there should be washers. Now it looks, I don't know where these screws came from. These bolts came from, these carriage bolts, but
they were on the cabinet when we got it.
were they?
Yeah.
Okay, they're the right size. Oh, good, you got some. Okay, all right. We have
Mismatched, but
some mismatched washers. Better than no washers. Okay. So that's that. Put that washer on. I'm going to put this nut on if I can. Okay, get your washer. And the final thing. Hopefully this control panel closes. Because Kelly, you said this came off, but it didn't come off.
No, the control panel didn't come off. The bolts
Yeah,
did.
we never had a control panel on this.
The bolts were still in it.
Oh, the bolts were in it?
Yeah, the bolts were
Okay.
still in it.
Yeah, we never had a control panel with this. This control panel, believe it or not, that's the same bend as Centipede. And my first plan was to mutilate a Centipede control panel and make it fit well the right holes in the right places. But I ended up getting it's actually kind of a sad story. A guy died, and his wife posted all of his arcade stuff for sale on the internet. And so I ended up buying everything. And in that stash of stuff was an unpopulated, stripped food fight control panel. And so that's the story behind how I got that. Ooh, it just feels right. Yeah. Yeah. Hold that up. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Okay. Let's, that's great. Okay, let's see if those nuts are all 7/16 or not.
I think they might be.
Probably. Yep. There's that one. That one. And I gotta switch arms. You know what just occurred to me? Kelly?
What?
The original cabinet was likely, these are all painted black, and we just put bare wood there.
Yeah, well.
So what I might do, might rub on a finish, although I'm not sure what to do about this yet. See, this cabinet's really, really nice now, right? Well, some of this vinyl's ripped here. So what I could do is I could do some body work to fix that area, or I could just paint it black and kind of pretend it's not there, which you likely might not know. But I don't know, the cabinet's really nice, so doing it the half-ass easy way out might not be the best thing here. But we'll see. We'll see how lazy I am when it's all said and done. Now, another thing. We are missing the top bracket. Luckily, this is the same bracket that's on Centipede and Asteroids Deluxe. So I happen to have Asteroids Deluxes out the ass. There's one right there already in camera shot. So I'm going to find my ugliest Asteroids Deluxe and borrow the marquee bracket. And I guess we could take this apart and sand it and spray it. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do that later. That can be done at any time. Today I'm kind of just wanting this to
work. So
just to work. Oh, okay. Let's here. Hand me the glass.
Okay.
Since the back is opened up, can you clip the suitcase clips?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. Is it clipping like normal? Awesome. Beautiful, Kelly. We must have done something right. Oh, that's looking good.
Yeah, it is.
Let me show you a trick. Cedar oil. If you get some cedar oil, you see that fluid on top of this water inside a spray bottle? That's cedar oil. Put a little bit of cedar oil in with some water and a drop of dish soap. That'll emulsify. It'll help them two mix together. Shake it. And spray the inside of your cabinet. And I'll give you the reason why you'd want to do this. One cool reason is cedar oil or cedar smells good. It smells like wood. It gives your machine a fresh, woody smell, which I kind of like. But the real reason you want this is because mice hate cedar oil. Bugs hate cedar oil. It's toxic to mice and bugs. Another good advantage is Cedar oil kills mold. Cedar oil kills fungus. It's all natural, it's cheap, and the smell, you know, hey, it's awesome, right? So, since we have this cabinet empty, I'm going to spray the entire guts down with cedar oil. One more advantage of cedar oil is, believe it or not, cedar oil preserves metal. It stops metal from corroding. Okay, so now I'm going to put the board in. Beautiful original Food Fight board. Kind of a cool story with this. I bought, what? That doesn't fit.
It probably has a cage.
Is there supposed to be a cage with Food Fight?
Maybe.
Oh.
It's the only thing that makes sense why it won't fit now.
Oh no. Okay, maybe we can steal the cage from our pole position. I don't know. Anyways, okay, I'll have to look into that. So it'd be the same cage probably as Star Wars, but Star Wars would have 2 extra screws to hold the AR2. Probably the same as a pole position. Okay, so we're gonna have to put a cage in there to make it right. And if it has a cage, that means it probably has an RF shield, which we don't have. I don't know. Or maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I just put it in there and put an extra screw in the cabinet. I don't know. Anyways, interesting story with this. I bought four Food Fight boards from an operator. And I bought about like all the boards I got from him were like $20 a pop. And I'm like, whoa, Food Fight. And I mixed in a whole bunch of $20 things, and he was like, yeah, sure, $20. So I bought all of them, right? And so I fixed them. Fixed all 4. Well, no, there was one that had a graphic problem, and it was a prom or something that I didn't want to burn. And so anyways, I sold them all off. And I kept one for myself. And someone came to my house, and he bought a bunch of boards from me. Well, turns out I'm pretty sure that guy stole my only remaining Food Fight board. So then I ended up buying a Food Fight board at full price from someone else years later, and it was broken when I got it, and I had to fix that one. So anyways, that's how I have the one and only Food Fight board. And hopefully it still works, because last time I seen this board working was like 2 years ago. So I have an entire repro harness. I believe this came from that Ken Falta guy. What's the name of his business, Kelly? Do you remember?
Is it Golden Age?
It might be Golden Age. Maybe I don't know, someone else. I don't know. So we need to throw this in somehow. And there's this. There's other parts there, done. and we have to get this power brick in there also. Now this power brick, we looked it up, the numbers, and it said it came out of centipede or millipede. And so I'm pretty sure that's the same for Food Fight. So I guess with some video magic, we will now put the harness in. Okay, the power brick that we were going to use from a centipede millipede, it was kind of ugly and rusty, and it had like a goofy hack on the fuses. So I ended up just using an Asteroids Deluxe power brick. Yeah, yes, they're not the same numbers, but it's just it's totally fine. So I have an issue with the edge connector. It's a little burnt. I cleaned it up a little bit, and I have it sitting halfway off. I need to actually properly repair the edge connector. But for now, it's just hooked up. Oh, by the way, my wife, she's the one that strung the harness in here. And it was based on pictures we could find on the internet. And the good news is, every hole in the cabinet, we reused the same exact holes. And so there's no extra holes. And I happen to have the switch from a junk Red Baron, I believe, or Battlezone, sorry, that we tore apart because it was just garbage. So we used that same switch plate and the switch, and it lined up with the existing holes in the cabinet, so I'm pretty sure that's the same exact switch bracket. And here's the harness. Let's see here. I don't have, here, you know what? My wife, she's over here cleaning the coin bucket, coin safe, or whatever. I don't know what you call it. But turn it over so I can show on the camera. We're missing this bracket right here. So for now, I'm installed the wrong bracket. See, this is for Battle Zone and whatever, you know. So I wired it up properly, but whatever. And I had some problems with the joystick. I had to swap some wires around. For example, the wiper was on the wrong side, positive and negative on the pot. I ended up swapping on one axis. So now everything's right. We set it to free play mode, but we do have the coin switch tested working. Found a random bulb. Lit up. So that's good. But yeah, so right now we're going to clean up that coin door. We're going to put the coin door back in. I need to address the edge connector on here. It's a little iffy. Oh, that's right. When we first plugged it in, I didn't bother checking it. You know how clean the connector was. And we burnt up a resistor on the power supply, which that's the sort of thing that happens. That's why people do the Sense mod. In this situation, I'm just going to fix the edge connector. I could do the Sense mod and forget about it, but I'm just going to fix the edge connector. And that old Cortec monitor, that's a really nice picture. There is some burn, but man, is that a vibrant picture. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, while we're at it, let's put that marquee in. While Kelly is... The whole place is a mess right now.
It is. It'll get a good cleaning after though.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I could do this one-handed. Hold on. Oh, beautiful.
Look good.
Yes, Kelly. Looks great.
Oh yeah. I like it.
So, like I said before, we need to find an Asteroids Deluxe top bracket, which we have. So, the next clip will probably be the finished product, and then we'll do some gameplay. Okay, I still don't have T-molding. I suppose I could order that now. Dang it. Kelly, there's got to be some way to have the focus adjust itself. See, I have to turn a knob to make it adjust focus. Look
It says autofocus.
I hate this. I hate this camera so much. I want to go back to my old Sony Handycam that doesn't work. Here's the back door. I should touch that up some. Change the focus again. There we go. Oh. That's just sticker slime. Oh yeah. I could do some touch up on the paint here. I'll peel that stuff off. There we go with the focus again. Why can't it adjust its own focus? Anyways, so let's play this thing. I guess I'll set up a little tripod. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention. First off, we set this on free play, but free play kind of sucks. This just keeps cycling through this over and over and over. When it's not in free play, it goes through the food fight screen where it throws food against and draws the food fight. So I think I'm going to turn off free play in favor of having the cool screen cycle through. Another thing I did, this is my fault, I screwed up. Remember, this is a brand new harness, right? Well, there's LEDs built into these buttons. And I put, not thinking, I put the red wire and the black wire where the LED pins are. Thinking, oh, that's power. Well, no, that's a mistake. That's 5 volts. I fed 5 volts to the LEDs. In other words, I fried both LEDs. So, by the time I found this out, this whole harness was running for like 5 minutes. So obviously, I destroyed the LEDs. So I may end up buying those Repro buttons from Arcade Shop, and I'll probably get new T-molding from Arcade Shop. I'll probably buy that now. But I'm going to call this the end of the video. We're not going to go back and I'm going to say, hey, look, now there's T-molding. You guys have probably seen a million videos on how to do T-molding. So for now, let's hook this up and let's play a couple of victory games. Let me screw these. Get some of that reflection off. That's something. Alright. I am not a crazy player on this. It's been a long time since I played this, matter of fact. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if you notice it, but look at his eyes. No. Wherever I move the joystick, his eyes move, see? Also, if you grab a fruit or something, you have it at the beginning of the next level. Holy crap! Shit! Yeah! Oh, jeez. Oh, shit! that's 58,000. That's 654. That's some crazy scoring right there. I wonder if that's whoever had this board before me, because that's sure as hell not a score I put up. Obviously. Yeah, so that's about it. Lights back on. I guess that's it for this video. Finally, it's done. Would you believe that this... I mean, it's still not done. I still need to get the bezel. I need to get T-molding. But I'm not going to make more videos about it. This is it. But this food fight was several years in the making. I wanted it for a long time. I mean, I've had the cabinet for like 6 years, and I don't know, just never did it. I collected the parts all those years, and finally this last 3 days, I put it all back together. But all right, guys, please subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll be putting more videos up in the next couple of days. Have a good one, guys.